Yo, yo, yo. It's Mark and Mark Sarro. It's interesting. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's good. I was worried I didn't hear from. I saw the news too. I saw like the Weather Channel. It's pretty bad in Tennessee, Nashville, all along that area. They had like a tornado watch for all these places. It's fucking crazy. Well, I'm glad you're all right. Glad you're alive. I can't stand hurricanes and yeah, I'm sure it was. That's that's fucking crazy. You see. Well, at least you're all right, and that was good. And you ain't gotta worry about it. So that's good. What's he talking about? My nephew said. My nephew's texting me saying that he bought a game. I bought him this game for like online. Can't even uninstall it. Game won't even load. He's telling me he got me to buy him. He wanted me to buy him a game online, but he says that it won't even load and won't even and he can't even uninstall it. He wanted to. I bought it on PayPal for him, and he says he wants to know if I'm getting a refund. Sometimes it doesn't. It takes long to get a refund. Oh, here it is. You have a refund. Let me send this to him real quick. He gets all worried and shit. Oh well. At least I got a refund. It's done, Everest. All right, cool. These damn boys in their games. Games. Everybody, all these kids want games. Me, I don't even have a PlayStation. I don't even want one. Don't even care about PlayStation and all that shit. I played games so much when I was young that my thumbs were hurting. You. I ain't got no time to play no damn games. Hell no. Plus, all that stuff is expensive. You gotta buy it all on. You gotta buy this like cards. And my nephew spend so much money on those PlayStation cards and gaming cards. They'll come to me and say, "Hey, bro, can you get it for me, please?" I'm like, "Yep." It's a good gift to give. A good when I need to give them a gift, I'll be like, "Yeah, here, look, take a $50 PlayStation card." I'll hook them up. They get all excited. The oldest one, he plays PlayStation all day, every day. Especially now they're on their spring break. The youngest one, he plays some different fighting, shooting game or whatever the heck it is. I think it's Fortnite or something like that. I have no idea what games they play. Me, I have no time to be playing those games. I played games so much when I was young. I remember playing games 24/7. On the weekends, we play like pure games all day, all day. I just can't do it anymore. It don't phase me anymore. I honestly and truly don't care about it. I'm not a game person. Was, but not anymore. Should get that next week. What the fuck's going on here? Any Freaky Friday messages? It's Freaky Friday on your damn channel. Why you ain't on right now? Freaky Fridays. Want to come around here and get freaky? Yeah, I got some shit. Come around here talking about Marky Mark's Freaky Fridays. I got some nerve. Want me get freaky on Friday? I ain't getting freaky. Yeah, I got some sex fortunes for you, love. Here you go. All right. Let's check if Becca's gonna have a chance to get freaky in April. April is coming up. Tomorrow is April Fool's Day. Any D for Becca in April. Will Becca get some D in April? She's not discriminating. She'll take BBC. She'll take DWC. She'll take NEC or D. All right, we're back again. Any D in April. 1, 2. Oh no. Well, maybe the end of April. Let's see. You got the 3 of Swords here. So right now, you ain't got no damn D. 3 of Swords, 3 of Flesh Swords. So your head's in the clouds. The guy's on top. Got his hands on your boobs. Right now, the rain's falling, stormy. You wish you had some D, but you ain't got none. Then you got the 5 of Wands. five of wands, you being feeling like an acrobat, you doing some sit down. The guy sitting in the chair, he's like, look, girl, what are you doing? This guy's like, what the heck are you doing? Yo, get your ass back up here. Fuck you think this is, yoga class? But the good news is at the end of April, you got the six of sex wands. So you can get some, you might be getting some D. And I know that's your position right there, You like reverse cowgirl action. But you got to put your hair in a ponytail like that, see? So it looks like the end of the month, it looks more promising. That six of wands is like the end of the month. Who's something for me? Damn sex cards around here. All right, let me see if I got some coochie in April. All right, let's see. Becca's got me here pulling sex messages. Next thing you know, oh my dear. Oh boy, here we go. My first card is the nine of wands. I am tired working. This woman's gonna make me work hard. I can see it coming. I gotta try that position one day. I haven't tried that before, but I'm gonna have to try that. Mark is always putting in the work. I'm always finding some starfish who that don't want to do any damn work. I'm gonna do all the damn work as usual. Then I got the two of sex wands. Me chopping it up on the balcony. That looks like a hotel balcony there. I don't have a balcony looking like that. But yeah, that looks like a hotel balcony. Somebody might be getting carved up at the hotel. Trying to balance her coochie and her ass on the fucking fence there. And the last card is the Wheel of Fortune, which is the wheelbarrow. I'm always doing the damn work. I'm always carding this damn thing. Look, and every single card, I'm doing the damn work. See? These husbands ain't loyal. They want me to do all the work thinking I'm Superman. That's why I'm always tight. So every single card, I'm in control. See that? That's some bullshit. When am I gonna get some? She gonna make me work. See what I'm saying? That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit. When you gonna work for me, ho? Man. I always get treated rough, man. She never wants to work on me. I always got to do all the work. And that reminds me of one day that shit happened. I was called all sorts of names. Hey, Ninja. How you doing? Yeah, right here. All right, shoot. I'll not forget in Boston. I went to Boston one time and I met this chick at the hotel bar. And I weren't even drinking. Tired, you had to clean up after alley, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'll never forget this. I met this girl at the hotel, at the bar. And she was drinking, but I wasn't. And this is what, I don't know, maybe about 6 years ago, maybe. Or more than that. I can't remember. But anyway, it's about that, about 5, 6 years ago. And we started talking and whatnot. I was like, hey, how you doing? Whatever. She's like, oh, you from here? I'm like, nope, I'm from Bermuda. She goes, I can tell. I said, how could you tell? She goes, oh, by the way you're dressed. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, I can tell by your accent. I said, okay, yeah. And she goes, oh, where you from? I said, I'm from Bermuda. She goes, oh, where's that? I was like, stupid ass woman, don't even know where Bermuda is. So anyway, like I was like, yeah, so I'm from Bermuda. So it's like 2 hour plane ride from here. Oh, okay, cool. What are you doing here? I was like, anyway, I told her everything, whatever. Anyway, long story short, um, so I was talking to her. She was like, yeah, I'm just looking for a good time. And I was like, I knew what she was talking about. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And then we started talking some more, and she goes, are you a police officer? And I'm like, no. I said, why would I be? I said, I'm not a police officer. If I was, I wouldn't be here right now. And I had to deal with her stupid drunk tactics. Yeah, that's crazy. It seemed legit from when I looked at the the message you gave me. It seemed legit to me. That's crazy. I don't know how people like live with themselves doing that shit, like scams. Like you have all that time on your hands to do that trash. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, but hopefully it'll go well. I saw that something will eventually go well. You'll be fine. I can't remember what I said about that job, that scam thing. I think you asked me if it was a scam, and I said no, I don't get that. And I didn't. I don't get that it was a scam. But you never know these days. I don't know how people can go through all of that time and all that effort to just do a scam, and like that's so weird. People do anything for fucking money. Anything for anything. It's unreal. It's crazy. Yeah, that's even. I mean, like who does that? I don't know. That's weird to me. I've never heard of that before. I remember having a job interview one time for an electrician position. This was before I went on my own. And a friend of mine said, "Hey, go apply for a job with this guy." Blah, blah. I was like, "All right, cool. I'll just go down there." I had an interview with the guy, and he was like, "I can only pay you this amount of money, and you have to bring your own tools." And I was like, "Well, if you're gonna pay me that amount of money, and I gotta bring my tools to make you rich, then it don't make sense me coming here and using my tools to make you rich, making less money." And he looked at me, and goes, "Well, you're not a qualified electrician." And I said, "Well, then why you interview me then? You thought I was stupid and I was just gonna come here and make bullshit money?" And I was like, "Well, where on this paper it says you have to be qualified? In what world? In what generation?" Hey, what's up, Caddy? How you doing, sweetie? Yo, yo. I've had some interviews where I look at the people. I'm like, apparently, you people don't really want the decent work. You want some clown to come in here so you can con them to pay him peanuts. Oh, nice. What you have for dinner? My dog's snoring right here, as you can see. She's right here snoring, and of course, she has to be right here snoring. Yes, sweetie. I just came. I've been on for only 25 minutes. Oh, steak. Oh, nice. I had lobster tonight. Today is the last day of lobster season in Bermuda. We can't eat lobster. Well, we can't buy lobster until September 1st. They go on like a 6-month break so the lobsters can regrow and and get back. I bought 2 lobsters today, but I'm gonna eat the other one next week. But the lobster was so good, it was fresh. It was still moving when I bought it. People are like, "Oh my God, you're so cruel to lobsters. They're the poor little things. Put them back." Woman, go read the Bible. God said He put all the creatures on earth to be eaten, to provide for you. Okay, get over it. Get over it. You need meat. I'm like Arby's. We have the meat. I got your donation, Caddy. You can ask your question when you're ready, sweetie. This damn dog makes me laugh. She's over here snoring like crazy. No, I haven't. No. But that's hilarious, though. How would you feel if someone cracked open your legs and he? Well, pretty good. I love TikTok. TikTok makes me laugh. My nephew sent me TikTok funny videos like every day, and I go on. I just came off of there about an hour ago. It's hilarious. What can I tell you about the person on your mind? Well, first of all, I am, the main person on your mind all the time. My name is Mark. I'm from Bermuda. I like Gemini women. I think they're sexy. Um, I like taking baths, bubble baths. Um, with my woman, I can give her flowers. I make lobster dinner for my woman. Uh, what else you need to know? I know she's a Gemini, but she don't want me. Okay, get the bathtub started. I'll be there in a minute. Caddy's waiting for me. She says that when I finally get out to come and see her, when Sleepy Joe finally passes the law, but the unvaccinated can come over there, I'm gonna go see Caddy first. We need to get back in our bathtub together. Right, Caddy? Shh, don't tell nobody. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog snoring, but it's hilarious. Yeah, I wish. I actually know somebody, right? That got a fake vaccine paper and actually made it to the place and back. And I was like, no way. And I was like, you actually made it? And they were like, yep, I made it. I got out there and came back. I was like, fuck, that's how easy it is. I might have to get one too. They want me to joke. I'd rather do it the legit way. I ain't got the time to be stopped in the airport and all that shit, and end up getting a ban and all that from the States, period. But yeah, I heard of somebody that went and they said that they made it. I was like, fuck, shit. And she said she only got searched here in Bermuda and didn't get bothered in America. Like in America, they didn't even ask for the vaccine papers when she left and came home. She said when she went to the United States, she just walked right through, no problem, no vaccine paper, no nothing. And I was like, well, if that's the case, if they're not checking that shit, then why the fuck you still have it? Your dogs are barking like mad outside. Yeah, probably somebody trying to come over there. Where's Caddy? All right, the person that's on your mind. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they don't check. They're a bunch of idiots. They never check anything. And but in Bermuda, they always check. The person was pissed. They were like, I can't believe this shit. Okay, Caddy. What I got here is the person that's on your mind. They think that if this person is a woman, then this person is warm-hearted and fair, and they're honest and they're smart. If it's you, if this person is a woman, that's who they are, and they are uncertain right now about you and the advice or the wisdom that they need to deal with things and to deal with certain stuff. They might be argumentative, or they might be like, what was I gonna say? They might be argumentative, or they're going through some type of turmoil or some type of indecision, and they're very indecisive, and they're trying to put in the effort to do things, but it's like they're not getting anywhere because they have problems. Hi, Savvy Sassy, how you doing? Okay, sure. So this person, Caddy, is someone who okay, great. Thanks. So Caddy, what I got here is like I said, this person that's on your mind, I think that they need to put in a major effort in order to like make a decision. So that's what's running through their mind. And they have like this conflict going on with someone or with you. And they're uncertain about how things are gonna pan out. Now, if this person is a man, they think of you as somebody who they adore, someone who they like, someone who's a good friend and could be a good friend or a good mom, a person who is honest and loving and caring. And that's it. So if you did tell his ass off, then there is arguments and conflict here. That's the thing, you know? So if you did tell his ass off, he still thinks you're a good person, but he thinks that this person has to put in a lot of effort in order to like be with you, and that's why they're doing what they did. Becky, you always got damn crazy pics. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I was wondering why you was laughing and you sent me that pic just now. But Caddy, the thing is these arguments and this uncertainty that this person has, it's almost like after you told them off, it's like they want to hide away from you now, and they kind of realize that you like were this person who like they look at you as a good person. They know you're a good person, but the problem is they they feel like they had to put in a lot of effort just to be around you, or a lot of effort um, to not to avoid conflict or avoid arguments. But I think they're going through their own turmoil in their life, so that's why they can't like. It's like they're it's like they're in a it's like they're kind of vengeful because they're not getting what they want from you, and that's why the arguments happen. And they're like, I know she's a nice person, but I want to see how nice she really is. It's almost like they're testing you out, or testing to see how far you're going to go, or forget, or like test to see if there's any adversity or trouble they can get out of you. Um, I also feel like this person is like selfish, envious, and jealous, and they don't really want to give up themselves because they have too much going on. They might even have like not only personal issues, but they have like money issues as well. Or they just could like really um, envy your life and be like, I know I can be cool with Caddy. I can be good with her, but I just need to get my shit right. And if I don't, then it's not gonna work. That's what I'm getting about this person. It's almost like they want to put in the effort, but they know if they do, it might not work. It's like they look at you and say, "Yeah, I know she's got standards, and I can't get away from that." So yeah, Caddy, it looks like this person is not willing to put any major effort in because they know, yeah, they should have known that once you do a Gemini, you can't deny. But I don't know. This person is I don't think they hate you or anything like that, but it's just they have no clue what the hell they want. It's like they're indecisive on making any decisions concerning you, or concerning you in the future with them, or how they look at you, how they perceive you. Mhm. All right, sweetie. Well, at least if you told them off and you did what you had to do, then that's all that matters. You know what I mean? They don't have to be in your life. Whatever they do, they should have paid attention the first time. Yeah, exactly. Um, I think that they feel defeated right now. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, Caddy, I still believe that this person considers you a really nice, understanding, loving person. I just think that they just can't meet your needs. They can't meet, what you want. They know what you want, but they just don't want to give it to you because they just don't. I feel like this person has issues. Like other people have like made their life miserable, and I feel like this person also like thinks that like this person's like either lazy or delusional, but they still think that you're a sincere, loving person, and you're a good woman. It's just that they probably don't want that or don't know how to handle it. Let me tell you something. When your energy is at an all time high, it takes a lot for somebody to grab your heart, because you already know that you don't need them. So like it's gonna be hard for that person to change your mind, to change a person's mind that doesn't need anybody in that way. It's very hard, because then the person has to do like extra work to prove that they're worthy to get into your energy. So I think this person knows what type of woman you are, knows that you're a catch, knows that you're a good woman, but they personally don't want to make that effort to be your friend or anything else. Like they don't want to, they can't just make it 100%. They don't want to. But hey, when you live with standards and you live with, that mentality, like, I need somebody that's going to take care of me 100% and I'm going to take care of them too. If that doesn't happen, then it doesn't make sense even entertaining. But anyway, sweetie, that's what I got. All right, Savvy Sassy, let's see. You say you want to get a journal, anything that comes up. All right, Savvy, let's see. You're welcome, sweetheart, no problem. Just remember you got Marky, it's all good. Okay. All right, Savvy. Exactly. You know how it goes. All right, Savvy, what I got here is I think that you are a person who, in general, what I see is you're a person that makes adjustments. You're a good influence to people. You're trying to find the successful combinations in life. You're being very patient at this time, or trying to be. You might be trying to bring together things and manage, or you may have a job where you're a management, or you manage things, or you find compatibility. You're trying to find compatibility with other people around you in certain situations, whether it's work, love, family. You might be thinking about past stuff, memories, things that have gone and now they passed, and you're looking at your childhood. You might be thinking about the times that you were a child and how it was back then, reflecting on the past and thinking about past situations, or even a past lover at that too. Could be either or. um, you might be inactive right now, meaning you might just be chilling and might be just doing what you feel what's right for yourself. Not moving forward in a very fast way, but just like slowly pacing yourself and making sure that you don't make any mistakes or make any type of, rash decisions or anything like that. I do also see like a person around you that's might have given you the incorrect advice and immature and just foolish, and someone being hasty or someone who's lazy around you, and you're like, oh my God, I can't deal with this person. You're not doing it for me anymore. Or you could have left this person in the dust and said, you know what, I don't need you anymore. I've known you for a while. I've had enough of you. You failed to meet my needs. It's time for me to worry about myself. Time for me to get my shit together. I need to manage my life and get my life back on track, make adjustments, things like that. Because I feel like you might look back on your past and say, I don't need to argue with this person. When I deal with this person, I self-destruct. I go like I just don't can't take it anymore. So it looks like you released a person from your past, or you released a person because you don't want to deal with them anymore. Or it could be like, just looking at your past and saying, I can't go back to that again. I can't do this next time. I can't make this happen again. I can't make sure it doesn't happen again. But it looks like you yourself, you're trying to find the right balance, making the right adjustments. You want to find what's best for you. So it looks like you're focusing on yourself a lot, or you are going to be. Yeah. And I think you're focused more on yourself more than anything. Like if you've been through a divorce or you've been through a breakup, um, or even if you haven't, that's just something that I keep seeing here is like you disconnected from someone or something. You could have disconnected from a work situation. You could have like got rid of your old job and got a new job, or you got a divorce or you broke up with somebody and be like, you know what, I'm not going back to no relationship shit. I'm gonna make myself, better. I'm gonna focus on what I have to do. You're making that like attempt to make yourself a lot better. You could be going on like a trip or like some type of personal journey. Um, I think also that I keep seeing a person around you that you feel that's not real and wasteful, and a person that's going against what you want and what you say. This could be like someone that you're dealing with. I also see like a young lady here that is a rebel, and you're like trying not to deal with her. And if you have like a daughter, your daughter might be kind of rebellious, or her thinking is not on the right track, and you're trying to help her out. Or this could be like a sister of yours, or a younger lady around you that you're trying to help, but she's not really wanting to help herself. And if this isn't happening right now, it could be happening in the future. You might be trying to give like a young lady advice, and she's not really listening. So you're going to be like, look, so it looks like people around you have issues, but not you. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to eliminate your issues so you don't have to deal with anybody's issues. And you're just trying to, like you said, you're very focused right now. But that focus should be definitely put on yourself and not on everybody around you. It shouldn't be put on anybody else but yourself. So in the next couple of days, I see you like making a serious attempt to overcome any type of adversity or any type of difficulties. You also could be like not happy with your relationships or anything to do with love. You're not really like wanting to deal with anything like that. You just want to, I guess, start fresh or start new, or just get yourself to the realization that, you know, it's me first, everyone else after. But thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. And I hope that made sense to you. And if none of that stuff is happening, then it might be happening in the near future. When I give a general reading, it's usually for like the next 30 days or what's pretty much happening already. You're welcome. You're very welcome. It's pretty quiet tonight. I guess everybody must have been out partying. Everybody said, I'm going to party tonight. Yeah, I don't blame you, kid. It's too many to do anything. Yeah, finish your book. I've been reading. I had 2 books. Yeah. I pretty much said, Savvy, you can go back and check what I said, but I was pretty much seeing that. Um, so if it, I mean, you're saying your boyfriend's ex. So the second time I shuffled cards, I saw this woman, and she, she's a rebellious type of woman. She's not really wanting to change or to do anything. She's just going to remain crazy, or remain like a pain in the ass. But I feel like your boyfriend's, been moved on from that situation. I just think that she is going to continue to be the person that she is, unrealistic, somebody who's not wanting to change, somebody who's going to do crazy things. So I saw that she might be a problem in the next 30 days, and she'll end up being a pain in the ass. But I don't think she's anything to worry about. And if she's younger than you, then it's probably her. Because I got a lady there that was reversed. That's somebody who is not happy. Yeah, I got some books for my birthday. It's the Angel Numbers, Caddy. I got Angel Numbers and birthday book. These are the books right here. I was actually reading this before I came online. It's called The Spiritual Meaning of Numbers: How to Embrace the Synchronicities, Angel Numbers, and Achieve the Magic to Manifestation. Then it's got the Encyclopedia of Birthdays. Tells you like all the people's birthdays and stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, Lady D. She's older, you're younger. Okay. So that means, so that's telling me that you're the younger one. So if she's older, she's gonna be rebellious towards you. So if you know of her, and she's like, if she bothers you or she does bother you, then she might continue to bother you, or try to bother you in the next 30 days. So it's like them going after the younger person. But it's nothing like serious. It's just like just aggravating and just being weird. So if she's already been doing that, she's probably going to continue to do it. Yeah, the first one, this one, it's on Amazon. I got it on Amazon. Well, it was a gift that was given to me on Amazon. So yeah, it's a cool book. I had to go look at it today because I've been seeing 222 forever. Like every day of this week, I saw 222 every single day. Like it's crazy. So, Caddy, this yeah, what's the number you see the most? What's the number that you see the most? And I'll tell you what it is, what it means. I see 222 and I see 555 every single day. I see 1111 a lot too. I see angel numbers everywhere once I'm driving. We saw 9 angel numbers everywhere. Have I heard of the Gateway Experience? I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it is. You see 444 every day, yeah. I think we all see like numbers every day, I think everybody sees it. Not everybody, but a lot of people see it, but people like, don't even give a shit. Like some people think, oh yeah, it's nothing, it's nothing. It really is. It is something. You just gotta believe it's something. Well, being that both of you see 444 every day, I'll read it. It says, a major message for you about this will be time to leverage your gifts and talents. 444 is making an appearance in your life. This is to call a spiritual awakening or an opportunity for manifestation. Use the gifts you've been given and have received encouragement to keep going, to work hard to overcome obstacles that you may be facing. The good news is that you are not alone. Your angels are working alongside you. Don't lose sight of your soul's mission because you are close to the top. This says also, with the amplification of the four's energy reminds us to keep working hard and setting firm foundations for future success. 444 also tells you that you are on the right path, although you may not feel like it. During these periods, you should pursue spiritual study and renewed awareness. Don't give up. Your aspirations are almost achieved. What your future holds is spiritual awakenings and manifestations of your dreams. What you can do when you see these numbers, practice meditation to increase your mindfulness focus and find ways to block out distractions, such as muting your phone. Connect and communicate with your spirit guides for wisdom and encouragement. Study spiritual materials, prayers, meditations, scriptures, and songs. So that's what 444 means, according to this book. That's interesting. I see 444 sometimes. I saw it today, but I definitely see 222 a lot and 555 a lot. Those are my main two numbers that I see constantly. I do see 1111 a lot too, but I already know what that means, so it's like it's pretty much whatever. You're welcome, sweetie. So yeah, those are the I see things like that. It's weird because I haven't I don't really see 222 a lot until recently. And I was like, this is crazy. Every day I see this damn number. Like, what the heck's going on? And it doesn't matter. It's like it's everywhere. It's on a clock. It's on my phone. It's this. It's that. Healing out-of-body experiences and astral projection that once is classified government meditation process. Yeah. The gateway experience. Yeah. I actually saw like there. I don't know if you ever seen that what's that damn show that comes on the Buffy the Vampire Slayer chick. They were doing that astral projection type of stuff on the show last night. I mean, yeah. I don't watch that show, but I happen to like I watch a show that comes on after it. And like I was like, oh my god, what the heck is this crap? I was looking, I started laughing. It was like, oh my god, we just astral projected somewhere. And I was like, oh god, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I've seen people do all that stuff. Yeah, that's her name. The thing is people savvy. The people I know a psychic chick that did all that stuff live. She did all that astral projection and she talked about that stuff and telepathy and all that stuff. What is it called? Teleport and all that, like, being different trances and all that type of shit. It's crazy. That's like a whole nother level. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, it's different strokes for different folks. Like they say, some people are into those things and some people aren't, and then some people like have to really like get themselves up to work up to get to those things. Um, I think sometimes that when we dream, we're in those places. Like we're all like astro projecting here and there in our dreams. That's the crazy part of it all. That's how what I believe. Sometimes like our dreams are like that. Like we're astro projection in our dreams, and we teleport to some back in the future, or in a way where you know or we're getting the past again, and then we see things that we were like, what? I had dreams last night that were like that, where I woke up and I was like, huh? Like that wasn't me, but how the heck did that happen? Like I woke up today like, wait a minute, did I just see what I said? Like, did I just see what I just saw like in my dreams just now? Yeah, that's exactly what happens to me. So I think that I kind of already do all of that stuff, but only in my dreams. So I think spirit takes me on that journey. They say, okay, let's take Marky on a journey tonight. We're gonna go this place or that place, and we're gonna see things and confuse his ass, and take him to some ungodly place and some place that he hasn't been before. That's what I strongly believe. Yeah. You know what, Caddy? To me, it is. To me, it's like a date. Some of it's deja vu stuff, and some of it's like how people say we have many lives, and people come back to Earth, and then they come back in a different way, or whatever. Because when you dream, right, and when you do these astro projection things, you're only looking through your own eyes. You see what I'm saying? You're looking through your own eyes, so you don't really see yourself. Like when I dream, I don't see myself. I just see what I'm seeing through my own eyes in the dream. I never see myself. You got me? So it's like how do you explain that? Like you're see I can see myself right now, right? And I'm talking to you. But when I dream, I don't see myself. I just see the people who I'm talking to, people who are talking back to me. And it's like, it's like a projection. Like that's where that word comes in. And I always tell people that when I do mediumship, and when most mediums um, do mediumship, they see a projection. Like the spirit shows you like a projector screen, and they have a clicker, and they say, "Look, this is where I was. This is what I did. This is what I'm wearing. This is where I'm. This what house I'm at. This is what I'm doing." That's how I see like spirit and mediumship and things like that. I've always explained that. So that whole thing is like, you know. Okay, Savvy Sassy, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. And have a great weekend. Yeah, so like all of that stuff is all that's why I tell people when I dream seeing through my own eyes, but wondering why I don't nothing happens to me in the dreams. That is like extremely, wild or crazy, right? It's almost like in my dreams I see things happen in front of me, but I have no control of what happens. It's almost like I'm a spirit in my dream, and they can't see me, but I can see them do all these things. And like sometimes I'm in my dream and I'm like trying to say something, and it's like it doesn't register to the person that I'm talking to. So that's why like I always wonder why my dreams are so whack. Not really, no. No. I mean, I've seen myself in dream in my own dreams once or twice, maybe. Yeah, exactly. Like you can't understand it. So like I don't know why I'm even in this dream because I don't even like these people that are in the dream with me, first of all. Who the heck are these people in my dream anyway? And why am I here? And why am I driving this vehicle? And how can I drive this vehicle if I don't have it anymore? I have a lot of dreams of my old car. And I have a lot of dreams of when I used to be in school. I have a lot of dreams of when I was in the army. But see, when I dream of school dreams, I can see myself. And that's the weird thing because it's almost like when I do mediumship, I see things through I see the spirit and the spirit shows me everything. And in my dreams, it looks like I'm the spirit and I'm seeing myself or seeing other people and they're not even like acknowledging me. It's like I'm not there. Like it's like I'm a spirit in the dream. And then I'll be driving my old car that doesn't exist anymore. I keep having dreams about my old car and myself in the car, but I can only see out of the car like I'm driving, but I can't see myself in the car. And if people are talking to me, I can't see myself. I always see the people and that's it. And I always see a lot of people in my dream that I've never seen before in my life and don't know who the hell they are. And I usually dream of people that I, one, don't really talk to anymore, or I dream of people that are no longer here in physical presence, like past people that I don't really know, like don't really see and haven't seen in forever since they passed away, obviously. But it's dreaming, and all that astral projection stuff it's interesting, but it's something that like you got to understand that there's a lot to that stuff. But a lot of people always tell me, Mark, you don't see shit in your dreams that give you like that tell you predict things. I'm like, yeah, of course. I remember like I don't know how long ago it was, but I remember a long time ago it had that Malaysia flight that disappeared and they end up finding the parts in the water and all that stuff, and then they end up finding the plane, right? I would say 2 or 3 days before that plane disappeared, I had a dream that a plane was that I was fishing on the rocks, like on the side of the ocean, and I saw this plane come by, and the plane did a 360, spun out of control, and people started flying out of the plane and going into the water. And I remember like waking up and my heart was pounding a mile a minute because I was like, what the hell did I didn't know what to do. Like I was on the rocks fishing, and then I'm looking at this plane with all these people flying out of it. And then 2 or 3 days afterwards, I was watching the news and it said Malaysia flight gone missing over water and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay then. Yeah, I need to stop going to sleep. Because that's one thing I don't like. I don't like to see predictions in my dreams. That's one thing I don't like to see. Some people were like, yeah, sure, I would love that. But it's like me, I don't want to see things like that. I don't want to see people like jumping out of a plane to save themselves and all that type of crazy shit. Especially if I like traveling, I don't want to see things like that. But it's funny. There's people that I've never dreamt about in my life, and people that I dream about that I don't even care for or don't even like. And then there's people I dream of I'd never seen a day in my life. So it don't make no sense to me. It's weird. But I sometimes I think it's that, that's that astral projection type of shit. Or it's like spirits taking me in like a little journey. They're saying, okay, we're gonna take Mark on this little dream journey here. Yeah, I don't like that either. And I dream about people I don't like all the time. And it's like, why am I dreaming about these people? I don't even think about them. you know? So, and some of my dreams don't make absolutely no sense. It don't make no sense. I have I have dreams from time to time about army when I used to be in the army. Um, dealing with army people and just being, but I never see myself. I just see everybody in front of me. Yeah, I can remember some of it if like I'll remember some of it, but like when you're in that vibe in your dreams, when you're in that, see that's why a lot of people don't remember 'em, because it's not meant to be remembered. You're actually going through a another world while you're sleeping. I've always wondered about dreams and about things like that and why that shit happens and why do we dream and why do we dream every day, every night. Even if you did dream that night, you might not even remember when you wake up because it almost seems like it's erased. Like that movie, The Matrix, how the person's sitting, like laying down, and they're hooked up to shit, and they're in a different world doing something, right? And then they're sleeping, right? They're in that trance period. That's why they made that movie probably as well, because like to show people like this is what happens when you dream. You go into some next level shit and you either remember it or you don't. And you can also hurt yourself in dreams too, especially if you're swinging at people or you're doing things. My sister told me that my nephew, the youngest one, he'll be dreaming and he'll sit up in the bed and start talking. And my sister will say something to him and he'll be like still talking in his dreams and then just go right back to sleep like nothing ever happened. And my sister's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, blah, 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 blah. This person told me that, and da, 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 da." And my sister's like, "It's the weirdest thing ever." She says he just sits up in the bed and starts talking, and then he'll go right back to sleep again. And she's like, "What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?" And he's like, "Yeah." Da, 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 da." He started that, and then my nephew, my sister would say that to him. He says, "I don't remember that. I don't know what you're talking about." My dad said that one time my sister was sleepwalking when she was like 7 or 8 years old, and she went to the bathroom to pee, and was sleepwalking and like peed on the carpet and thought it was the toilet, and then went back to sleep. And my dad was like, my mom got up because my dad was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And she just kept like she was talking with her eyes closed and all that shit. And when she was like, and we laugh about that shit all the time. It's so hilarious. My mom was like, "I don't know what the hell happened to that girl," but they had to like make sure that she was okay. My mom said she shook her awake, and she was like, "What are you talking about? I didn't pee nowhere." It's funny, but it's crazy though, because that shit's like it takes over you. But I tell people always ask me that. People always say, "Hey Mark, do you get like visions in your dreams?" And I'm like, "No. My dreams are the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life." It's like I don't even know what the dream was about or why I even had that dream. It don't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense. And sometimes I have dreams of me with famous people, like you see on TV. Like I have dreams of like football players and basketball players that I see on TV. Like I'm chilling with them and stuff like that, and I'm like, "Yeah, right. I wish." I wake up and be like, "Yeah, I wish I was with that person, chilling out with them right now." But yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like that sometimes. And another thing is like I never I wouldn't say never, but I don't really have sexual dreams or anything like that. The only time when I do have dreams about sex, I can never see the person's face. I can see what their body looks like, and I can see myself like having sex with the person, but I don't know who it is. It don't make no sense. It's like they never look at me, and I'm just like banging them from behind or something. I can see their hair and their body, and I'm talking to them, and they never look back at me, and I'm like, why can't I see her face? Like, why can't I, why can't I see who I'm banging here in my dreams? It don't make no sense to me. It's so weird. Uh, it's very seldom that I have a dream like that. I couldn't tell you the last one I had one. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a dream like that, a sexual dream. It don't, like I said, a lot of my dreams consist of past things, past people, past situations, like me playing music as a DJ, me being in school, and me being in the army and driving my old car. Like, it doesn't make no sense. I'm like, why am I dreaming about the past all the time? This shit don't make no sense to me. It's like my dreams go in phases. I know it's the weirdest shit ever. I remember my friend Luna that used to come in, that comes in here from time to time. And she told me one day, we were talking about dreams, and she said in here that one day she was fucking Batman, and it was real good. And then she woke up and realized it wasn't happening. I laugh so much. Every time I think about dreams, I think about that shit. That shit was hilarious. I know she had me cracking up. She said that she was having sex with Batman. I was like, what? Are you fucking kidding me right now? She's like, yeah, I don't know why the hell I did. I don't know. I didn't even watch Batman. Oh man, that shit was funny. But see, that's just to show you how crazy dreams are. So I guess that when we do have dreams, now why we're in that dream or what happens in that dream, I don't know why it happens. Yeah, there you go. But I never have psychic dreams. Like I never, like I don't say never, but the last time I had a dream about tarot cards, I was talking to one of my friends from school in my dream, and she was at her house, and it was like she had like a house sale, and I came by. She's like, "Oh, hi, Mark, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And then I said, "Oh, do you know that I'm a psychic and I can read your? I'll read your future for you if you want." And I remember like seeing the Empress card and tarot cards in my hands, and I gave her a reading, and she was like, "Oh, wow, cool," blah blah blah. And that was it. Like, but the person I was reading for, I haven't seen them in years, but I know where they live because I once went to their party one time, and I know what the person looks like. But I haven't seen that person in Lord knows how long to speak to them. So like even psychic dreams, I don't really have like dreams of me pulling cards or talking to anybody, in spirit or anything like that. It's and also like I do electrical work. So I had a dream about 3 months ago. It was like the beginning of the year. I had a dream that I was like fixing an electrical panel, but the actual panel was so old, and I was like, why am I working on this? I was telling my friend like, and I can't see myself. All I can do is see my hands and the screwdriver and the panel and the breaker, but I can't see myself doing the work, like. But I could see my boy, and he was like, "Why are you doing that, man? That shit's old. Like, you don't have, you can't get a new one." And I was like, "Look, man, I'm just doing what the person told me. Like, I'm putting the old shit back. I don't care." So it's like I always feel like my dreams are focused on the past. I have a lot of past dreams, past people. um like people when they were younger. I can never see like people at their current time or see myself in my current age. I always see like myself younger or when I was back in the day when I was in school or army or like doing things like that. It's weird. It doesn't make any sense. So dreams are something that I don't really focus on. I just know that to me, it's like you go into like a teleportive mode, or you go into that astral projection type shit when you're dreaming. That's what I believe it is. That's the real meaning of it. Hey, Jessica Boo, what's going on? You all right, sweetie? So yeah, Caddy, it's just like I don't know. Dreams to me don't really mean too much. Edgar Case. Let me see. Hold on a sec. I don't really know too many people by name, but I know people by face. I'll Google him. Oh, this guy's a clairvoyant who claimed to speak from his higher self while in a trance-like state. Yeah, I've never heard of him, no. But he went into a trance-like state. Yeah, yeah. Well, I know a chick that does that, but I haven't seen her forever because she used to work on a psychic website that I used to go to, and the website actually changed owners, and then she kind of never wanted to work for the new owners. But she would be in private chat like every fucking day. That woman made some money off of that shit. She's one of my good friends. Like she's the one who told me that I can do mediumship if I want to. And then one day, like I practiced on her, like she told me how to do it. Like she told me how to open up to it. Like she was one of my mentors for years. I knew her for a good 10 years before she went missing. I talk about her from time to time on my channel. Um, but I saw her do that shit live in front of everybody because people were saying, "Oh yeah, you're full of shit. You can't do that." And she was like, "Oh yeah, well watch this." She went and she blew people's minds in her chat room. Crazy. She came on YouTube for a little while, but she gets hounded too much. See, like people all over, and she when I saw her do that trans like stuff, like I was like, what the fuck? Like I wanted to like I'll be like, hello, like, are you okay here? Like, who the fuck are you? I was scared. I was like, what the hell is this woman doing? But that shit's real though. There's certain people that have that gift that can do it. And she was there saying everything, and she started to get like she started to see personal things with the person, and they was like, hello, you gotta stop. Like, okay, I'm done now. I was like, yeah, you shouldn't have doubted her, stupid. Now you look like an idiot. This poor woman just exposed your whole life on here in the free chat. But she was something else. She's a professional. She's probably like almost 60 now. She was fucking funny, man. She was an Aquarius too. That's how I got cool with her. Hey kids, how you doing, sweetie? You all right? Yeah, she was on some next level shit. She didn't need cards. She never used cards. She was like an original medium. Like that's all she did was mediumship. And she can tell like when you had something wrong with you. Like one day my back was fucked up from work. And she was like, oh my God, someone's back's hurting. And it was only like 5 people in the room. And I was like, not me, not me, not me, not me. And she was like, Mark, is that you? And I'm like, yo. I'm like, yeah, my back hurts. She goes, you got to get that shit checked. You got to do this. And then somebody will come in. Somebody came in with like cancer one day, and she started crying. And then they was like, what's wrong? She goes, oh, somebody in here has got cancer. And she called out the person. The person there, she was bawling in there, and she was saying that the person was gonna like, pass away in a certain time, and they did too. Like that shit is some next level like psychic stuff. Like that's beyond my range of belief and beyond my range of I'm not getting into that shit. It's bad enough like doing certain things I do now with mediumship. You see bad shit, or you see, things that you're like, fuck, I don't want to see this shit like today. But when you get into that trans like stuff and astral projection and all that crazy shit, it's real. I know it's real because I've seen it with my own eyes and by people doing it. But I personally don't want to get into that type of stuff. But I can see the thing. The difference is you can actually feel and go through that, like you said, like that guy will go into that person's body and see everything. But you can also get those answers without doing that. See, people just feel like they like to do that. They want to go into that person's body. They want to go into that person's mind, or they're, go deep. But you don't have to. You don't really have to do that because the spirit will give you answers regardless. So either way, you're gonna get the answers. But some people will be super like specific on exactly what the thing is. And doing that shit's always a risk. It's always a risk. You can like get a heart attack, or you can get like something bad shit can happen to you. You know? That's why a lot of people don't do it. Because it's very risky. Like you have to be like on some you gotta be like a superhuman type shit. But yeah, I've seen it back in the day. It's very interesting. I don't see too many people do that stuff now. But like a couple, like 10 years ago, 15 years, like 10 years ago when I was really, like I would say 15 years ago when I was really like getting into all of that stuff, like seeing it unfold and see people do it, it opened my eyes up and said, you know what? Like this shit really is for real. It's not even a joke. Because when I was young, super young, when I was like 20 years old, I didn't believe in none of those psychic shit. I was like, this is all bullshit. Tarot cards, this is all like witchcraft, evil, devilish shit. But it's not like it's definitely some of it is obviously. There's good and bad in everything in every situation and every psychic. It's just that you gotta find the right people, you gotta find the right one for you. It's just like when you go to like a cosmetologist, you don't like the way this girl does your nails, or you don't like the way this girl does your hair. So you go to a person that you constantly try and find a better person to deal with your needs and your wants, right? It's the same thing with a psychic. Some people resonate with you, some people don't. Some people are 90% right, some people are 50% right, some people are right today, wrong tomorrow. It's life. You're not gonna find nothing perfect. Even your cosmetologist will fuck your shit up once in a while, or not do something that you really wanted, right? So that's the thing. It's never a perfect situation, but yeah. See, a lot of people like they do all that witchy stuff, but there's good witches and bad witches, right? There's good and bad in everything. There's good witches, bad witches. There's bad witchcraft, good witchcraft. Bad psychics, good psychics, bullshit mediums, real mediums. Yeah, see, there you go. So that's the thing. There's always, you know, we as people trying to find the right situation, the right person, the right dealer, the right this, the right job, the right boss, the right psychic, whatever the case may be. Um, and I think that's the main thing as well. that why people don't believe, because they probably have been to a couple psychics where it's all bullshit to them because they didn't go with the right person. But all that person needs to do is find out one person that's right with them all the time, and they'll start believing it. It'll change their mind. And that's why I don't really like that's another thing when you watch tarot readings from a certain reader and you go look at your sign. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm going to go to 10 different readers and look at the month of April. Look at the month of actually March, because March is finished now. So I'm going to go back. If I go back and look at 10 different readers online and see their general monthly reading for March 2023 for Aquarius, and 1 out of 10 of those readings that I saw resonated, and then the following month I go back to the same 10 and the same person didn't resonate, it's going to confuse you, because you're going to be like, oh yeah, I finally find somebody to resonate. And then you go see those same 10 people, and then that person that was resonating with you last month didn't resonate with you this month. So then some people will be confused, or some people will be like, well, it's a general reading, so it's not going to generate to me. It's probably generating to somebody that is going to be listening besides me. And then you got to look at it as those people also have the same situation as me right now. So out of like 1,000 people that watch it, 100 people are getting divorced, and the reading was about a divorce. And that's what people don't understand in this field of psychic stuff is, once you find the person that you resonate with on a daily basis, or every reading they do, they're pretty much right, then that's the person you need to stick around to. But don't abuse that person, and don't make that person perform miracles for you when you know it's not necessary. And you don't have to know everything that happens every fucking day and every week. It's unnecessary. But some people they got addicted. Well, the thing is, I can listen. If I listen to my rising sign, I'm an Aquarius rising and sun. So to me, it's Aquarius period. So I'm good to go. Even if I listen to my rising sign, it's still Aquarius. So I'm a double Aquarius, so it don't make no difference to me. It's like, yeah, whatever. And then some people say, oh, look at your moon sign. Look at this sign. You know what that is? You see that? You know what that means? That's bullshit to me, because if a person says to me, you're an Aquarius, but your rising sign is Aquarius, and your moon is in Virgo, and your Aries and your Venus is in Aries, right? Oh, you should go see, for a love reading, you should go to Venus and Aries, because you should go see Aries, because that's what your Venus is in. That's what your love planet is in. And I'll tell them, you're out of your damn mind. I'm not going to do that, because I'm a fucking Aquarius. Because before those birth charts and all that bullshit came out, it's when you're born. You're born as a fucking Aquarius. You're born as a damn Aquarius. You're not born as a rising or a fucking fourth house or this node in your ass and all that. That's bullshit to me. That a person who says that to me, I'm not entertaining you. I don't care about no rising signs and no, Pluto and my Venus 3 degrees squared and all that bullshit don't make no sense to me. I don't like to listen to that shit. You're either an Aquarius, you're one of the 12 signs, get over it. All that stuff in your house and your moon and your stars and all that bullshit. It's okay to do that. That's your thing. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But don't I'm the type of person, I'm gonna look at an Aquarius reading, because that's who I am. I'm an Aquarius. Why would I go look at my my Venus or my fucking North Node and all that bullshit? I ain't listening to that. I'll be here all fucking day looking at every single aspect of my chart. Okay, I'm a Virgo moon, so let me go look at the Virgo and see if that resonates with me. No. You want something to resonate with you, get a personal reading. I'm not gonna sit here and go through everybody's damn reading. I ain't going through all that shit. That's just me personally how I think, because I don't have time to be listening to all these tarot readings and bullshit. Because that's a general reading for anybody. It's for everybody. And a lot of times it's about love. So I'm single and I'm not in love and I'm not dating and I don't want to date anybody right now. So why am I going to listen to a love reading for? I'm not. So it's not for me. A majority of the times when I listen to a singles Aquarius reading, it just tells me about some past woman that I don't want. So I'm like, this ain't for me again. Next. I don't know. I'm just the type of person, I don't really look at this like there's monthly and weekly readings. I listen to the astrology ones here and there just to see if it works. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't watch it. I don't really watch those general readings because it ain't for me. If I want to read it, I'm going to go get a reading about myself with the person that I want to read with. Yeah, exactly. And don't get me wrong. There's readers out there that will read you like a book, and you would think that reading is yours, but you was meant to read it. You was meant to hear it. You was meant to hear it. I never forget, like me, back in the day, I used to get in Tyler's room, and every time he got to Aquarius, he would diss Aquarius and say how, weird they are and all this shit because he didn't like Aquarius for some ungodly reason, right? I guess an Aquarius woman broke his heart or something, or maybe an Aquarius guy slapped him or something like that. But every time he went to Aquarius, he'll be at the reading and he'll be like, "Look, I ain't gonna time to be dealing with you, Aquarius. You're full of shit. This ain't telling me nothing and blah blah blah." And I'll be like, "What the fuck? I waited all this time to get to Aquarius, and this guy telling me he ain't reading no more, and Aquarius is crazy." I'm like, this fucking guy is delusional. All right, buddy. Okay, never mind. I'm going on to the next person. And then in the chat, like in some of these chat rooms, like the women are like, "Oh, Aquarius men are dogs. Aquarius men are cheaters. Aquarius men are the devil. Aquarius men beat people," and I'm like, I feel like typing in the chat, what the fuck is wrong with you people? What do you think? Every Aquarius man is bad, or every Gemini man is bad, or every, Libra guy is bad? What the fuck is wrong with you people? They're like, every Aquarius is a piece of shit. And I'm like, okay. Alrighty then. Apparently he got issues. That's not true. Oh, he does? I don't even watch it. I don't even watch him, but back in the day he was funny and I liked going in there because everybody was in there and we had a good time. But when he got to Aquarius, I was just like, yeah, this guy, he in there, and nothing he said resonated because it was nothing to do with me. But other Aquarians were in there like, yeah, this bitch did this to me, and this guy did that to me, this asshole. I was like, oh boy, okay, this is not my reading. Goodbye. I'm single. I ain't worried about nobody. Kits, I got your donation. Thanks. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. Oh, okay. Yeah, his feed came up on one of his videos came up on my feed. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are like that. And then I saw like his setup. It looked like he was in like a movie theater or something. He had all these movie things hanging on his wall. And I was like, this guy's still talking dumb shit. And he did an Aquarius. I think it was like a month ago that I saw his Aquarius reading, and he was like, Aquarius, I don't know what to tell you. The cards are not telling me what anything, and I'm moving on because Aquarius, you don't want to listen and you're not doing the right thing. And I'm like, what the frick? I'm like, all right, bro. I can see that, you're in another world. You don't want to read Aquarius. I'm like, all right, well, I won't be coming around here. But it's cool though. Whatever. Each teach their own. I don't really watch, tarot videos and all that shit. I watch Star Lotus Tarot. I don't know if you guys know Star Lotus Tarot. She's a sweetheart. She does basic, like monthly readings. I'll watch her Aquarius reading because she actually explains the cards properly. She does reversals, uprights, you know. I like her. She's simple and she's like a good reader. She actually has experience and she knows what she's talking about. And she explains the cards perfectly fine. She doesn't like say, "Oh, all Aquariuses are bad and you fucking idiots," and she don't swear or nothing like that. Her name's Star Lotus Terror. You should check her out. She's cool. She's one of my good friends. Um, she's not a hater, she's like me. She'll help everybody. She's for the community. She's for the people, and she don't diss nobody. Like she don't diss no signs or nothing like that. Like she gives it to you the way it's supposed to be given, and she reads tarot like in a general way. Um, there's a few other people that I like to see read people, but like Rising, she's really good. She reads cards really good, and she's really good at what she does. Um, for her age, she's younger than me, but for her age, she reads tarot very well, and she knows how to like read the storylines properly too. So Rising Storm Tarot is one of somebody I admire, and I also have helped in the past, and she's really good. Yeah, the blonde is Star Lotus Tarot. Yes, the blonde. Yeah, she's good. And of course, like I said, Rising. And there's a few other people here and there that I like, but not too many. Yeah, her shit is very specific. Yeah. Um, and now that I got some young friends of mine that are really good readers too. My friend Becca that comes in here, she's really good. She reads tarot very well for her age. She's good. Her channel's always popping, always got people over there, and stuff. And it's a nice vibe over there. She's not, a bad person, and she doesn't hate on any signs and all that shit when she does her readings for people. She doesn't do the signs, but she does like questions for people and things like that. And there's a lot of people that I respect now, but there's not many. Like I don't really like too many readers out there because they're all full of shit. They're all about themselves, or they're all about money, or they don't care about you, But there's a lot of other readers I like to listen to. I like to listen to Steve Judd. He's an astrologer. He's an old cat from England. He's an astrologer, Steve Judd. He's really good. And Patrick Arundel. He's been around forever. Then it's that other chick, the English. I like the English readers. They're pretty good. What's that woman name? Michelle somebody? Anyway, I can't remember. She's an astrologer too. She's pretty good too. I like her. I can't remember her name now. Shit. Anyway. All right, Kit, you said what good things are happening for me right now that I don't see? Oh, wow. Dang, kids. This is probably one of the best readings I've ever got for you. No wonder you. I guess you got to ask this question more often. Okay, Ninja. Good night. Take care. Have a good weekend. If I don't see you, but I'll be here tomorrow for sure. All right, kids. What I see is your wishes coming true. I see that you're gonna get some prosperity, spiritual prosperity, and that's what I mean by that is spirits willing, ready to hand things to you, to give things to you, to make sure you get what you need and what you want. You know, whether it's money, um, health, getting some type of victory or overcoming difficulties, being feeling more stable is what I'm getting here for you. And I feel like what you can see is the stability that you're about to receive. If you're waiting for like, if you're wanting to be more stable, you'll get that. Whether it's money, material things, getting something, buying something that you need, that you want, um, spirit coming together and giving you the combination of good and more good instead of all the bad. I think your bad luck's gone. I think it's all going to go away in the next couple weeks. I think maybe April might be a good month, will be a good month for you, and you be getting the things that you need, especially material things, getting an advantage, getting abundance, getting what you need, like getting the right amount of money, getting the right amount of stuff. You also are like the woman that people are looking at, the woman that is a good friend, a good partner, woman who puts in action, um, a person who motivates other people around them. Hey, Tristan, how you doing? So I think that you're going to be popular next month or this month. April. It's already April here, but also like if you've been feeling kind of like non-energetic or tired or feeling sick or whatever, if you have been, you're going to have your good health back. This is all going to come through. I got the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Nine of Cups. I don't even get shit like this for nobody. I couldn't tell you last time I saw this trio, this combination. It's all upright. So kids, I know you've been going through difficult times, but now I think it's all over. I think this is the month, and this month has an eclipse in it. So maybe this eclipse is gonna like lift you up and bring you everything what you want. Bring everything what you need, whatever you want. But I think it's going to be mainly focused on you and what you want. Like as you attaining your goals, you getting money, you getting like some wish that you want. I think that the more you manifest this in your brain and say it out loud what you want every day, you're going to get it. This looks like the month where everything falls into play. And this is where you get everything. And what I'm getting here also is it could be like a woman that takes you on and gives you a job or helps you out in a financial way, or like a wish comes true with a woman that that helps you out and makes you more stable and gives you exactly what you've been looking for. But it's like a combination of things. So if you want love, you'll get that. If you want like work stuff, you'll get that. If you want like a certain woman to show progress or send something your way or be like your mentor, that's gonna happen. But this boils down to all your difficulties surmounted to none. Like, you got to go through bullshit in order to get what you want sometimes. And I feel like now that you've been through all the bullshit, I think that April is finally going to be the month where you get your breakthrough. Like something really good happens where you're like, finally, fuck. Like I thought I deserved this a long time ago, but now it's actually happening to me. The only thing like not so great here is like people will still be jealous of you when you have all these good things coming your way. Try not to publicize it, try not to say anything. about your life and about like your abundance. Keep it to yourself. You can tell me obviously because I'm not no hater, but don't tell too many people around you. Just keep all that shit to yourself, and everything starts going good. In order for it to stay good, is you keep your mouth closed and just keep taking the abundance, keep taking what spirit's giving you. Because if you don't, it's gonna cause you to have delays and to feel stagnant and to feel like you have to like fuck somebody off because they're like hating on your success finally. So if you do get like some really good news and really good things happen to you, the best thing to do is just consume it in your own mind, in your thoughts, and in your own energy. And don't like put it on social media. Don't tell anybody. Just do what you have to do for yourself. And that's why it's saying that you're the empress this month, you know? Right. And see, this is why you are the empress. See, an empress is a woman in my tarot experience. Like a lot of people, they say the empress is a woman that's this and that and the other. But to me, the empress is a woman who sits back and knows that she already has the things that she needs and wants, and she knows that she can be everything that everybody wants her to be, but she doesn't care what people want her to be. She wants to be the person that's in control of her own destiny. That's why the empress has that like that shield in her hand, and like that she's always sitting down because she's easy now. She's sitting easy because she has all the things that she wants. It's a person that wants to be successful at everything she does. It's a person that's a mom. It's a person that's a sister, a feminine influence, a woman that helps other women, a woman that shows a woman like, hey, you can do it. Us women, we're like that. Yeah, exactly. So that's why you show up very dominantly in the reading, right smack dab in the middle. So it looks really good for you, kids. I'm happy for you. I hope all that's gonna happen, and I know it will, because this month is a game changer for a lot of people because of the eclipse, and it's springtime. Everything grows and blossoms, and April showers bring them flowers, as they say, or something like that. So it looks good for you, kids. I'm happy. I'm happy to see that. When I turned over those cards, I was like, holy shit. I hardly ever get anything like this for anybody. It's always some bullshit, man. But it looks good. This month is going to be good for a lot of people, hopefully. You're welcome, kids. No problem. I'm looking forward to every month that goes by and every day that goes by. And I want everybody to know in here that every day that goes by, we're getting closer and closer to what we really want in life. And we're getting closer and closer to the things that we, that we need, what we want, and we're getting closer to our death. We're getting closer to seeing people grow, seeing people, in front of us do what they have to do and what we have to do. So every day that goes by, just know that you're getting closer to what you need and where you're going. Well, see, that's exactly what your reading said. See, you're that empress, you're the influence. You motivated that person to open up about, his family and feel about it, making them realize, the reason for his life and things like that. That's why he cried, because he needs somebody. People need people like you and me and a lot of other of us to tell people about themselves, and to tell people, like, this is why this is happening. Like, 'cause some people need to hear it over and over, and some people just need to hear it from a trustworthy source. If they hear it from a trustworthy source, or they hear it from somebody in their voice, they know that that person's saying the right things and knows that that person's an example, then that's why they do that. You're welcome, Caddy. Always a pleasure, sweetheart. Take care and good night. Thanks. I appreciate you. You're welcome. Well, you can love somebody and you know, you can love somebody, but the person is not showing love back, then that's just the way it is. And some people don't know how to love, sweetheart. It's just the way it is. Some people can be together for years and years and years and think that they're actually in love, and they don't even know what the fuck love is itself. There's a lot of people out there that really have no clue what love is. And that's sad, but it's the facts. There's a lot of people, and I know a few people right now off the top of my head that don't even know what love is. And that's what I told somebody this week. I said, they said to me, Mark, you're not married yet? I said, nope. Why not? I said, because I haven't had nobody that I can seriously love without not trusting them. I said, love is trust. Love is honest. Love is real. I can't be with that person that lies to my face every day, or lies to me when they want to, and says shit that's not real. That's not love. Love is not supposed to hurt. Love is supposed to be real. Love is supposed to be genuine. But people don't know how to love. They don't even know what the fuck love is. They just think love is sex, or love is like, oh yeah, I feel for you, or I like you, so I love you now. Yeah, that's not what love really is. Love is respect. Love means a lot of things. But whether you do what love means is different. Some people love somebody so much they let them go, because they know that that person is not going to love them back as much, but they love them. You can love somebody and there's nobody, that person don't love you. That can be very well true. There's a lot of people who love somebody a lot, but that person doesn't love them because that person doesn't feel the same way. That's just the way it is. It's sad, but it's true. I can love you, but you might not love me. Or you can love me and I might not love you. Some shit like that. It's got to be a mutual agreement. And once the love is so pure and so strong and it's 100% on both ends, then that's an unstoppable love. That's a love that can't be broken. See, because you realize that that person loves you and shows you, and you have nothing. You can't pinpoint a lie. You can't pinpoint dishonesty. You can't pinpoint cheating, because there is nothing to pinpoint, because you have love now. And I think a lot of people really don't know what love is. They really don't. And to me, there's different types of love. There's love you have for your parents. There's love you have for your kids. There's love you have for your partner. There's love you have for your pets. There's different types of love. Love comes in all forms, shapes, and sizes, in my opinion. But a partner's love is really supposed to be something that shouldn't be that difficult, but it is. Some people say, that, oh, do you love, some spouses will say to each other, partners will say to each other, you love your kids more than me, or you love your brother more than me, you love your parents more than me. No, it's just I have a different love for you than I have for them. And see, people don't understand that concept of love, that it's not about loving something more than someone else or loving something the most. It's everybody has a different type of love for a different type of situation. You know, I can love my dog right here, but my girlfriend that I meet and we get together, she's never gonna love that dog like I am, and that dog's never gonna love her because that dog don't know her. You see what I'm saying? So it's different types of love, but there's love for everyone. You just gotta accept the love that you're getting. It's either good or bad. You know, when I leave here every night, I said, "Hey, love you guys. I hope you all have a great day. You know, nice seeing you guys. Love you too. Or I love you guys," and then whatever. You know, my love for the people that I talk to online is not a love that I'm gonna have for my dog or a love that I'm gonna have for my family. Or because you say you love somebody doesn't mean it's the same type of love. It's a different love, which is great, which is beautiful, because love should be different for everyone. If love was the same, it'd be boring like everything else that's the same. That's just my concept of love. You can take whatever you want with that, but you know. I know one thing, I love my damn bed, and that's where I'm going right now. I love my bed, and I love my pillow and my blankets and my sheets, and I'm gonna go love myself some sleep because I love sleep. And it's 1 o'clock in the morning here. I love being on here and I love you guys, but I love my bed and I'm gonna go to sleep. So I will see everybody tomorrow. I'll be on here all weekend. I'll be here chilling with everybody, having fun. So I will see everybody tomorrow. Have a great weekend. And I'll say it, I love you guys. And take care of yourselves and love yourselves and be happy and do what you have to do. Good night, Tristan. Take care, bro.